Hello gang, and welcome back to the channel. I'm sitting here with 620p and we're going to port this thing up. We're going to do things slightly different, not with the port work, with just simply my order of operations. So this belongs to a gentleman named Ray. Ray, if you're watching this, I got your 620. Took a long time to get here. I mean, not really, but anyways, it's here. So I just kept looking for it, and I was worried it was getting lost. But anyways, what I have here is this 620. I have my Shendaiwa 600SX that I've yet to do anything to but run a couple times. And boy, when you're used to stock, or when you're used to ported ones, the stock ones just feel like little kittens. Purr. I mean, they really do. I'm like, man, this thing's slow. So anyways, I also have two other 590s, and I have two 590 cylinders. So my goal for today is to get every one of those cylinders, so that's 6 cylinders, in hand and do the machine work on all 6 of them. And then tomorrow I'll port them and maybe do the muffler mods, maybe not, I don't know. But so over the course of the next, I don't know, say 3 days, I'm going to be porting 6 of these Echoes, 590/620 chassis. Don't worry, I won't get the 620 cylinder mixed, even though from my experience, there's really no difference in the power output of the cylinders once you port them, because you can get the same numbers out of both, I believe. I'm not 100% on that though, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you tales, but whenever I take this apart, I'll mark it 620. It's the only 620 that I have in the bunch. And so that way, you get your cylinder back and not one of the others. Anywho, so yeah, fixing to tear into these guys and get them all machined up and out. But I wanted to, there's also a couple of Echo 4910s that have already been purchased, as well as a 490 that has been purchased. But I am waiting. Usually most sellers are pretty darn good on eBay. But this time, it had been over a week and I hadn't even had shipping details for all the clutch covers for all these guys. And so finally I sent him a message and I was like, well, hey, where's my clutch covers? It's been a long time. So anyways, he's like, oh God, that slipped through the cracks. I'm sorry. So yeah, the 4910s, if you guys ordered them, I mean, I think I gave you an expectation of mid-January to get them. So we're covered there and everything. But just so that you know, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just waiting on those clutch covers. For some reason, I don't want to tear into them until I have the complete saws. That's just it. But I did get one clutch cover in, and I ordered 8. I got 1. So it's kind of odd. But anyways, that's what's going on. And my God, I've got a problem. Look at this. Oh, God. Isn't that awful? I mean, I'm not kidding. Look at this crap. Oh, my God. It's like almost one of those problems, like, where do I begin? But anywho. Also, the Husqvarna 2100. It runs good, but there's clearly something going on because it loses power about halfway through the cut, slows down in RPM considerably. I don't know what's causing that. maybe the intake block is leaking. It's not pulling as high of RPM as I would expect for the port work that I did and the timing. And one gentleman, Curtis was like, I think that it's going to be good. I like watching this project. Maybe someday you'll port it. And I was like, oh, damn. It doesn't even look like it's ported. So maybe today I'll strap up the 592 XP and put a 9-pin sprocket on it and a bar and chain, the same bar and chain on it, and compare it to what the 2100's doing. Because in stock trim, the 592 is just a little bit better than a stock 2100. It is a little bit faster, but not much. So we'll see. Because, I mean, the port work on that cylinder should be very good. My numbers on that 2100 took a lot out of the squish and everything. The way that worked out was weird. It was a mistake. So it probably got about 60 thousandths out of the squish and whatever it needed to correct it on the base. But it does have a 20 thousandth squish. And my ported numbers are 79 on the intake, 94 on the exhaust, and 119 on the transfers. That kind of porting should lead to very high RPMs. But it's not. Even whenever I'm free spinning it and tuning it in, it doesn't want to tune really. About 13,000 is really the highest it wants to tune at, and it doesn't even really want to tune there. So there's something going on with that 2100, and I got to figure that out, because for a ported 100cc saw, it should be faster than it is, I think. Anyways, that's a little bit of what's going on today. Whole lot of nothing for the video, but you know, just thought I'd tell you. And I got these nice little tags. I went ahead and got me these. I think I got like 50 or 100 of them for like, I don't know, $5 off of Amazon. So that way I can keep track of who saw, things like that. But yeah, hopefully this will be finished up, and by the the end of the weekend. I know we got Christmas coming up and everything, and that might stall it a little bit. But hopefully Monday or Tuesday of next week, Ray, I'll send this back to you, buddy. And it'll be all ported up and nice. And that's what I got going on. I'm going to try and do 6 of these things all at once. One assembly line fashion. So I've got an actual chassis. It's just the bottom end of a 590 that I got a piston in and everything. And so I use that to do all of my cylinder markups and everything, and measure for the squish and stuff like that. And I set everything based off of that chassis. And so I can do it one right after the other, not have to take the degree off and put it on a different saw, any of that stuff. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, should be able to do it. And there you go. That's the video. Not much of one, I know, but